Let's place the feet together, coming to butterfly pose with the legs, and then slowly lower the upper body down onto your mat. Place the hands into the crevices in the inner thighs and begin to rock the hips gently side to side. Loosening up the hips here, finding a little bit of movement. And then slowly take one hand to the belly and one hand to your heart. If it's comfortable for you, the eyes will close. Begin to settle into this position, maybe relaxing the hips a little further if you can. And begin to deepen your breath. Maybe you begin to notice the breath as it moves through the hands. Letting the hand over the belly lift and the hand over the heart lift. Moving slowly, rising and falling as you breathe. As you breathe, begin to notice how the exhale has this quality of letting go, softening, of relaxing. So as you inhale, fill up. And as you exhale, feel the sense of letting go, releasing tension in your body. Feeling the back of your body relax and soften. Feeling your arms soften, your face soften. And just seeing with each out-breath, each exhale, if you can soften and relax just a little deeper. And beginning to notice the areas alongside the back of your body that the earth is touching. Feeling the back of the head press into the ground, shoulders, the low back and the hips, the ankles and the feet. Just feeling yourself completely supported here by the earth beneath you. Continue to breathe deep, slowly into the hands. Feeling yourself fully arriving in this present moment, arriving to your yoga practice. Let's bring the legs together. Bring the knees into the chest. Begin to circle the knees. Hands just resting on top of the kneecaps. Just moving in a way that's comfortable for you. That might be forward and back, little circles one direction, little circles the other direction. Making sure you're evening out on both sides if you're circling. Giving yourself a nice little massage on your low back here. Interlace the hands on top of the left knee and then slowly lower right leg all the way down to the floor. Keeping left knee tucked into the chest. Begin to circle the foot and then reach the left knee all the way over towards the right side of your mat, coming into a spinal twist. You might like to extend the left knee out and then reach for the toes on the opposite foot for a deeper stretch here. Gaze falls over towards the left. Softening your breath here. Softening just a little deeper with the exhale into the pose. With an inhale, everything unwinds. Bring the knees into the chest, give yourself a little squeeze, forehead touches the knees. Interlace hands on right knee, lower left knee all the way down to the floor. On an exhale, draw the right leg all the way over towards the left side of your space. Maybe extend the right leg out. See if you can reach for the toes. And then let your gaze fall over towards the right side of your mat. Continuing to breathe here. Inhales are slow and gentle. Exhales are long and deep. With an inhale, unwind. Place the hands behind the thighs and slowly rock and roll, taking a couple times here to massage the length of the spine. Forward and back. We'll slowly stand up onto the toes. Exhale, forward fold. Heel toe the feet out toward the edges of your mat. Opposite hand grabs opposite elbow, ragdoll pose. Surrender everything to gravity here. Feel your weight tip towards your toes just a little further. Maybe you'd like to add a little sway side to side. Once release the hands, pick up right foot, step it back behind you, finding lizard lunge. Allow the left foot to remain on the edge of your mat. Right hand plants onto the ground, and then take your left hand and press it into the inside of the left knee, rolling out onto the edge of the left foot. Come on down to your forearms here, deepening into your lizard lunge. Option to rest the elbows on a pillow or a blanket, or maybe just placing the hands on the ground. Noticing your breath here, seeing if you can really drop in to the breath, fully aware of your inhales and your exhales, how it feels to be in your body in this pose. Curl right toes under. Then we're going to step left foot back, lowering down into Sphinx pose. Tops of the feet press into the mat, hands press into the mat. See if you can lift yourself up and out of the pose, remaining active here. Stretching your low back. Inhale, grow a little taller. Exhale, soften. Continue to breathe here. And then slowly bending your right leg behind you. Maybe right arm reaches for the foot, pressing it in closer for a quadricep stretch. Slowly release the foot and switch sides. Left foot draws in, left foot catches the foot, pressing it in closer towards your bum. Quadricep stretch on the other side. Slowly release the foot. Hands come down under the shoulders. Inhale, press up and back, finding puppy pose. Hips stay high, forehead comes to the mat. Fingertips reach out long in front of you, opening up the heart to the floor beneath you. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, lift hips high, downward facing dog. Gaze is just at the toes. The chest is opening up down towards the tops of the thighs, and your tailbone's lifted here. See if you can pedal out the feet, straightening one leg, then bending one knee, and then switching out the legs. From downward dog, take tiny steps up to meet your hands. Hands interlace at the back of the neck. The elbows squeeze together, applying a little pressure through the temples of the head. Cradling the head, allow the body to come into forward fold. Weight dipping towards the toes. Feet are stepped wide towards the edges of your mat. Release the hands. This time we're stepping left foot back, find lizard lunge on the right side. Right hand comes into the inside of the right leg, roll out onto the knife edge of the right foot. Breathing through this pose. Roll off the knife edge of the right foot back onto the sole, and then lower down, maybe coming to your hands, a pillow, down to your forearms, whatever's comfortable here for you. Placing your awareness on where you're experiencing this pose the most, in this deep hip opening stretch. Come up onto the hands, step back, high plank, lower down, flip the tops of the feet, upward facing dog. Gaze over your right shoulder, and then gaze over your left shoulder. Drop to the knees, and slowly lower down to lying on your belly. Place the right hand onto the mat, and then reach the left arm out to the side. Pick up your right foot, place it behind your left leg, slowly rotate the chest up towards the sky, coming into a deep shoulder stretch. You get to choose how deep this stretch is, by just determining how much you lift up the chest, pressing more weight onto the shoulder. Let's unwind, switch sides. Extend right arm out behind you, left arm plants alongside the face. Left leg comes behind the right leg as you open up the chest, rolling up and towards the sky. And slowly come on down to your belly, place the hands under the shoulders, and then exhale the hips back. Hips stay high. Hands come together in prayer, and then place the hands at the back of the neck, stretching into your triceps. You might like to wiggle the elbows out forward to deepen the stretch here. Place the hands down, come up high onto the fingertips, then exhale, place the chin down on towards your mat. Let's walk the legs forward and come to a seated position on your mat. Let's place the right foot into the left inner thigh. Inhale with the arms, and then exhale, fold over your left foot. Maybe the hands come to the foot, the ankle, maybe just behind the knee. And chin tucks into the chest. And just begin to notice where you feel this pose. You might feel it in your low back, maybe just primarily in the legs. Inhale, slowly come out. And then take the left foot, place it on the inside of the right leg. Folding over the right leg, inhale the arms, exhale, fold. Coming to your breath here, noticing if there's any judgments about where you're at in your flexibility with this pose. Just loving yourself wherever you are in this moment, being with your breath, being with your body. Extend both legs long. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, forward fold over both legs. Allow the hands to reach wherever is comfortable here, and find your breath. Inhale, rise. Slowly make your way into a seated figure 4. Bend the left knee, the left foot placed on the mat, and then take your right foot on top of your left knee. Hands come behind you for support. To deepen the stretch, slowly stretch the right knee open and away from you. Keep the toes on the right foot flexed. Plant through the hands and the feet, and then lift up. Keeping the foot in that figure 4 position, coming into a reverse tabletop. Make sure that you're not dropping the neck down and that it just remains along the length of your spine. Breathing here. Exhale, lower. And then cross the right leg over the left. Give the legs a little squeeze. And switch out the legs. This time left foot comes to rest on top of right knee. Flex your left foot. And see if you can consciously reach your left knee out and away from your body, deepening the stretch. Fully aware of where you feel this pose in your body. Then when you're ready, lift the hips up, reverse tabletop. Make sure you're not dropping the neck out behind you, keeping the neck along the length of your spine. Lift your hips just a little higher here, and then exhale, lower down. Come all the way to lying on your back. Bring the knees into the chest. Lift the feet high and reach for the outside of the feet with the hands, finding happy baby. Drawing the knees down in towards the armpits. See if you can keep your low back firmly planted on the ground. You might like to rock gently side to side here. Maybe stretching one leg long and then the other. Finding a little bit of playfulness here. Whatever feels good is perfectly good. Just a few more moments of playfulness. And then let's bring the feet together, soles of the feet touch, hips come wide, knees spread apart. We're going to end the class today just how we began it, this butterfly Shavasana pose. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. Once again, just feel your body pressing into the ground beneath you. And feeling the ground pressing up into your body, supporting you. Allow the breath to continue to be deep here. Deep and relaxing. Deep and rejuvenating. Feeling your hands rise and fall. Feeling yourself here in this present moment. Fully relaxed, completely supported, completely nourished by your breath. Take these last few moments in your Shavasana pose to just fully absorb the benefits of your practice today in complete stillness. Bring the hands to Anjali Mudra on your forehead. Offering gratitude for your practice, for yourself, for coming to your mat. Namaste.